Today's Wednesday. We're in health lesson 143, our respiratory system, our breathing system. First, we're going to review our bones. We are having a test next week. And you do have a review sheet in your packet. I hope you're going through that every day, just learning a few questions every day. And when it's time for the test, you should know the whole thing. All right, here are our bones. We have our cranium, facial bones, clavicle, sternum, ribs, humerus, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges, scapula, and I forgot this one last week, or Monday, vertebrae, our backbone, our spinal column, and we have those vertebrae making up that spinal column. All right, down here we have our femur, patella, the kneecap, and on the foot, if this were your foot, carpals, metatarpals, phalanges. Okay, make sure you know those for your test. Now, our respiratory system. We have our sinuses, nostril, right here's our nostril, and then the nasal passage from the mouth and the nose. All right, pharynx is your throat. Epiglottis is the flap of tissue over your trachea. The larynx is right here at the top of the trachea. Larynx is your voice box. The trachea is the windpipe. Goes to your lungs, divides into bronchi. The bronchi then further divide down into bronchial tubes. And then the bronchial tubes divide into little tiny bronchioles. And from there, attached to the end of the bronchioles, are the alveoli, the balloons that expand when we take in air and contract when we let out air. And that's, when these expand, that's what's making your chest rise and lower. Okay? All right. In your books, go to page 43. Today's lesson is on exercise, activity without rest. Aerobic exercise is continuous, going for probably 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes or more. Running, jogging, things that are active. If you're playing basketball up and down the court, that's aerobic exercise. Soccer, same thing. That's pretty aerobic. Volleyball probably can be. Baseball, maybe not so much, because a lot of the time you might be standing, waiting for some action. Not saying it's not a good sport or a good thing to play, but it might not be quite so aerobic. All right? Now, before you start exercising, you need to warm up. I have several exercise videos at home. They all start with a warm-up. It doesn't matter if I'm doing strengthening, stretching, aerobics, whatever. It starts with warm up slowly, getting your muscles stretched. Because if you don't, you just wander outside. Okay, I think I'll go for a mile run, and you take off. You could hurt yourself, especially as you get older. You could hurt yourself. You need to warm up and get your body ready to go. Get it in shape for that. So there's different kinds of exercises. Like I said, there's aerobic, there's strengthening, stretching. We've got a new one now, high intensity something, where you just kind of doing some stuff, and then all of a sudden you speed it up, for 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds, and then you calm back down and you do another move slowly, and then that's a new one that they say is very effective for keeping you fit. Okay, now on page 44 you see the word sprint in bold print. That's just a short, fast run. That's what we have on field day. When we have field day, the 50-yard dash. If any of you ran the 50-yard dash last year, that would be like a sprint, just a little short jaunt. Okay, additional requirements for aerobics, carbohydrates. Now, sometimes we say, oh, carbs are bad, we shouldn't eat them. It depends. Too much bread type, white flour type sugar, those types of foods, yes. We need to be very careful with those. But fruits are also carbs, and vegetables. Those are definitely important. Anything fresh produce like best things you can put into your body. And we've had that chart up here before. You also need some fats and oils. They need to be the right kinds of fats and oils, you know, not French fries and potato chips, you know, things like that. But the right kinds, olive oil, avocado, nuts, those are all good oils for you. Okay, so you're going to read this lesson today and find out some more about exercise. I'll see you tomorrow.